Hey there, my smart learners. Welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. Today I have something very special for you. Simple, powerful, useful. 5 English phrases you can use in almost any situation. When I first started learning English, conversations were hard. I knew grammar. I knew vocabulary. But when people spoke to me, my mind went blank. I didn't know what to say. I felt nervous. I felt small. Then I discovered these simple phrases. At first they looked easy. But when I used them in real life, I realized they were magic. They helped me start conversations. They helped me sound natural. They gave me confidence. That's why I want to share them with you, my lovely learners. Because I know how it feels to struggle. I know how it feels when the right words don't come. But trust me, if you learn these phrases and practice them daily, they will become your best friends. They will carry you through any situation. So, are you ready to learn with me? Let's begin. Phrase 1. That sounds great. This is one of the simplest yet most powerful phrases in English. You use it when someone shares an idea you like. Instead of replying with just okay or yes, which can sometimes sound flat, you say, that sounds great. It adds energy to your voice, shows interest, and makes the other person feel good. For example, if your friend says, let's go for coffee, you can answer, that sounds great. If a colleague suggests, we can finish the project together tomorrow, you can respond, that sounds great. Even in class, if a teacher says, we'll take a short break now, you can smile and say, that sounds great. This phrase works everywhere. School, work, or daily conversations. I remember one of my students, Priya, who always used to answer with short words like yes or okay. People sometimes thought she wasn't very interested, even though she was. Then I taught her this phrase. The very next day, when her friend said, let's watch a movie tonight, Priya replied, that sounds great. Her friend immediately smiled and said, wow, you sound so positive today. Later, Priya told me, teacher, this one phrase changed the way people see me. That is the magic of small but powerful phrases. So here's a little practice for you. Imagine your friend says, let's practice English together tomorrow. Instead of just saying, okay, try answering with me. That sounds great. Did you feel the difference? Short, natural, and friendly, exactly what makes English conversations shine. Phrase 2. I really appreciate it. This phrase is all about gratitude. Many learners only say thank you again and again. Of course, thank you is good, but I really appreciate it feels deeper, warmer, and more sincere. Imagine your classmate helps you with homework. You can say, I really appreciate it. Or your colleague covers your work shift. You say, I really appreciate it. even in daily life if someone holds the door open for you. This phrase makes your gratitude stronger and more polite. One of my learners, Ahmed, used to feel shy saying, "Thank you." He thought it was too small for big help. So I taught him this phrase. The first time he used it was at work. His boss gave him extra time to finish a task. And instead of just saying, "Thank you," Ahmed looked at him and said, "I really appreciate it." His boss smiled and replied, "That's very nice to hear." Later, Ahmed told me, "Teacher, that one phrase made me feel more professional." That's the power of choosing the right words. Let's practice together. Imagine your friend says, "I brought you some lunch." Instead of only saying thank you, try saying, "Wow, I really appreciate it." Feel how it sounds. It's not just polite, it's powerful, natural, and full of heart. Think. This phrase is magic for learners who feel nervous about making mistakes. Many students stay silent because they don't want to be wrong. But silence stops learning. Instead, say, "I'm not sure, but I think." It makes you sound confident, yet polite. For example, in class, if the teacher asks, "What's the answer?" you can say, "I'm not sure, but I think it's option B." My student Lila used this in her office meeting. Before, she was silent. But when she tried this phrase, her boss said, "Good point. Thank you for sharing." That day, Lila told me, "This phrase gave me courage." So use it. It's safe, polite, and smart. Phrase 4. Could you please repeat that? Every learner faces this problem. Someone speaks too fast, and you miss the words. Many students just smile and nod, even if they don't understand. That's a mistake. Instead, politely say, "Could you please repeat that?" It shows respect and keeps the conversation clear. For example, if your teacher says instructions quickly, you can raise your hand. "Sorry, could you please repeat that?" My learner Farah once missed important details at work because she was shy to ask. When she started using this phrase, she stopped making mistakes. Her colleagues even said, "We respect you for asking." So remember, asking is not weakness. It's strength. Phrase 5. That's interesting. This phrase saves you when you don't know what to say next. Someone tells you a story, and your mind goes blank. Just say, "That's interesting." It keeps the conversation alive. For example, if a friend says, "I went hiking last weekend," you can say, "That's interesting. Where did you go?" My learner Ravi used to just say, "Oh." People thought he wasn't listening. But when he started saying, "That's interesting," suddenly his conversations lasted longer. He told me, "Now, people think I'm a good listener." So try it. It's short, natural, and powerful.